Hey guys, welcome to this session. In this session, we're going to see that how we can make use of UIStackView to create a complex UI. By name itself, you can think about, or you can have an idea about that what stack views can do. Stack view maintain a stack of views in it. Suppose we need to show a sequence and the number of views aligned horizontally or vertically. Then for that we can make use of a stack view instead of using a constraints to align them. So now in this video we're going to create a layout as you can see on my screen. So this type of layout we're going to learn to make by using stack views. So we have a different sizes available for iPhones. So we can create such layout that will be compatible for all the devices. In the similar way, if you change, sometimes if you change, we need that the same UI should work perfectly on the if the orientation is changed. Then in that case also we can make use of a stack view. That stack view will be very helpful. If we change the orientation, then you can see that the views are aligned. Let's get started by creating a new project. As you can see on my screen, I have created one project here. So go to storyboard and then add views. So we will add views like view here, and we're going to create a simple layout here. So stretch it to the right edge of the view controller. Okay, then copy and paste it below the first view. So change the color so that it will be visible. Okay, now change the color and make it to this one. Now add another view and set its width to the half of the above view. Okay, then similarly add another view. So here it is. Now copy the again and reduce the size of this view. Okay, so here it is. The similar way add the another one. Okay, done. So here it is. The layout is ready, but one thing that we need to do, we need to increase the height of these two views. Okay, so push it down just below. Okay, so here now increase the size. Okay, so here it is. This is our layout. Now our next task would be to embed these views in this stack view. So select the view. Suppose these two different views are aligned vertically. So for that we need a vertical stack view. There are two different ways you can embed views or an object in the stack view, either by dragging a stack view from the object library. Okay, so for that you need a vertical stack view because our views are in vertical, they are aligned in vertical, so arranged in vertical. So similar way to, if you want to embed these views in the stack, then for that we need a horizontal stack view. So there are two different ways. Either you need to drag the stack view here and then drag all these views to these stack view, or you can just select this and then click here. It will do automatically for you. It will set the axis, it's vertically, and if you want to change it horizontal, then you can do it by clicking here and select vertical here. So here it is. Now you need to select this and then click on this icon. So here it is. Similarly, you need to do this for, okay, so here it is. 3-stack view is created. So now our next step would be to make this 3-stack view, to embed this 3-stack view in the main stack views. So we're going to do that the same, we're going to follow the same process. So click it here. So here it is. Now our stack view is ready. Now what we need to do, we need to add constraints to this stack view so that the it can have its own area, and that we can distribute the spaces between their child views or child stacks. So add constraints. So we want 5 from above, sorry, we want 5 from above, 5 from left, 5 from right, and then 5 from, okay. So here it is, or you can add 10. So we can add 10 here or 10 here. So in this way you can do that. So here it is. Now what we will do, we will go to the stack again, and then now we want to align their child, and we want to assign the distribution. So we can do that by selecting this. So I want that it should be leading, center, or trailing. You can add constraints from this here, from these options, or you can select the distribution part. So you want its distribution should be equal. They are all childs are equally distributed. So here it is. Now we did that. Now here, let's see the constraints. I think we added two concept from the to add. Okay, so we are going to delete this. We don't need that. So here it is. Now what we need, okay, now we go to this stack. We're going to select this stack and then make this a stack. Okay, so fill equally, and so we forgot to add the spacing between them, so we're going to add 5 spacing here. So this is how it will look. So it will, you can see that the spacing has been added between these 3 stack views. So now we're going to add the spacing between these 2 views. So to do that, select and then 5. Okay, we're going to add 5 spacing or 5 margin between all the views. The similar way, we're going to select this and we're going to add that, and we're going to select the same one, 5 equally, fill equally, and then for this stack also we're going to say follow the same approach. Okay, so here it is. Now you can see that the layout which we created or we designed before the stack, before using stack view, embedding stack view, we got the same structure here, we got the same UI here. Now the layout is ready here. Now we're going to run this code and let's see that how it works on the different screens. So go and select, first we're going to select this iPhone 6, and we're going to see that how it looks on the iPhone 6. So in the similar way, we're going to change the simulator, and let's see that how the same layout will going to see on the different devices, how it is going to look. So here it is in iPhone 6 the layout would be like this. Now we're going to change this and see in the going to see that in 6s plus. Let's see that how it looks. So here it is. Yes, you can see that we can see the same layout in the X6 plus as well. Now let's see that how it's going to look in iPhone 7. So iPhone 7 Plus is loaded now. Now you can see the app here and the layout is the remain same. So in this similar way you can create any UI here. So here now we're going to see that how we can add objects in the views here. So as of now the views are empty. So we're going to add few another component in that, and we're going to see that how we can align them in the views in this layout. So for example, now I'm going to add one label here. So I want to show that label in the middle of this view. So first of all, you need to select this option, and then you need to set its minimum font size. Okay, so here it is. Now we're going to change option, change the style here. Similar way, we're going to increase this label. So here and then done. And then you're going to add stack views. So here it is. Now we're going to add constraints to this label. So for that, we are we are adding alignment constraints to this label. So horizontal and the vertical, the container. So it will be horizontal to that. Now our task is to add two image view here in this section or in this view. So add two image view here. Okay, and this image view will have the same height and width. So place here and copy and paste it. Okay, and then select both and align it center of this view. Okay, so here it is. Now what you need to do, you need to add constraints. So add that also. Give 5 margin from here, here, and here, and select this equal width. So this is it. So now the image view is set here, and now we're going to add one more image view here because we need to show an image all over the all over this view. So add this, make its size equal to that view. Okay, and then add constraints to this. So here it is. Now you can see that there are four views are placed in this single view, and for that you can use an stack view also, but as you can see that it's a simple alignment, so we're gonna make use of view only. Okay, view here. Otherwise you need to add either need to add two stack views here, one for this and the other one for this. Now we're going to add view here. So try to search by using UI views. Okay, then it will going to give you the exact view which you are looking for. Okay, then add this view. Okay. Then select, copy, paste it here. Then select, copy, paste, paste. So the views are copied or views are paste. So views are added in the main container, in the container. Now the 4 views are added. Now we're going to add constraints to these views. They should have equal widths and equal heights, and then going to set margin from the top, from the left, from the right, and from the bottom should be a 5 margin, and then going to add constraints to this. So this is it. I can see that they are aligned in the perfect layout. Now we're going to make use of button here. You can see that we use this button. Now we're going to add button, search for button here. Okay, and then add it here, and okay, select here, and then select here. Oh, we're going to add one more button here. Okay, so here it is. There are two different approaches you can apply it here. Either you can make use of stack view to embed these buttons. You can make a stack view to align or to uh, align this buttons vertically, or you can simply doing by using constraints here. So here we're going to make use of stack view. So select all these button and then click on this. It will going to embed the button in the stack view itself. So it will going to, now you can see that all the buttons are embedded in this stack. Now we will going to change the color, background color for this, and you can change the color from here. Okay, so let's select it. You can select it this. I think selected. Select all the button here. I'm going to select it, and now select. Go back and then select. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. And now change the text color. So we're going to make that color black color. Now we're going to select stack and add constraints to this. Okay, so make this 5, 5, 5. So here it is, and now we're going to add that. And the buttons. Now for the buttons, you can see that they are not distributed equally, and to do that, you need to select this and then click equally. Now they are equally distributed. Now we need to add spacing between them, so we can do that by clicking here. Or so this is how you can arrange or create or add button or embed button in the stack view. Now we going to add views in this section. So the similar way we are going to add this UI view. So here it is. Okay. And the similar approach we can use that we have used for UI button. I'll select here, copy and paste it here, copy and paste. So this is it. We're not going to use an stack view here, so we're going to simply add a constraint to it. So to do that, go and select 5, 5, 5. Okay, and then make equal width to this. So here it is. So here you may have noticed that while adding a button, we make use of stack view here but whereas for this section we simply use constraints to arrange them in this view. So the usage of stack view comes if you want to add one more button, then you need not to set its constraints again, and it would be easy for you. Suppose let's see that how it works. If I want to add one more button, and select this and go to here, so you can see that say the stack view now added here. So here you can see that they are equally distributed, and you need not to add constraints for all of the button. So we need not to take care of the constraints issue here. In the similar way, if you want to add a UI, one more UI view in this section, then we need to, okay, so similar way, if you want to add one more, then it would be difficult for you to manage it, because you need to first change its width, and you have to do all you have to do it manually. Then you need to set its constraints again, so it makes us difficult. This makes us so it makes difficult for us to manage the constraints. So here the stack view help us in managing the complex UI. So this is the best usage you can see. So this is it. This is how you can do that. Now we're going to add, so the whole UI layout is ready with us. Now the thing is, we're going to add uh, 2 images here, and select 2 images, and then first of all we need to go to assets, select these images, and we drop it here. So the images are available. I'm going to make use of these images here, image 2 and then image 1. Okay, and here we want to make use of image 1. You can see that it's stretching, so we can change its mode from here. Let's select expect fill, and you can see that the image is out of its bound, and we want this to be in its boundary. So to do that, you need to select here clip to bounds. So here it is. Okay, the images are set. Now we need to change its color so that it looks good. Going to make color from its color picker. Okay, let's select this one, and for this, so here it is, the color is being set. So the color is set for this. Now similarly you're going to change the color for this view also. So I'm going to make use of this. Now add, yeah, so here we're going to add the reverse order. Okay. So this is, so here it is. So the layout is ready, and you may found that how the stack views are used in this layout and how it's helpful and how it's easier to use it. So now we're going to run this code and let's see that how it goes. So how it goes. The code is executed. Yes, you can see here that the layout of the app. Now if we change the orientation here, then in the orientation you can also notice that the layout is not distorted. They are aligned in proper, they are arranged in proper way. So now we're going to see that screen in the different size. Now I'm going to see that in 8 plus and see that how this is it. Or we can see it by selecting. So this is how it looks in the iPhone 8, and the layout is the same. So this is how you can create your screen, a complex screen with by using stack view. And you can let's click here so that we can view, or we can switch it. You can see the layout in the different for the different devices of different sizes of the screen. So I'm going to see this here. You can see that the layout is the same. Over here, you select this, the layout is the same. So here it is, and select this, the layout is the same. And if you go to the iPad screen, then the screen is the same. This is it, and thanks for